Hi, my name is David. I am the head of sales at Kixi. I have the pleasure not only of being head of sales at a company that has used Pipedrive since our inception, but also part of a company that helps other people use Pipedrive to achieve a lot of pretty incredible sales results. So when I started at Kixi, we were entirely inbound, which I know sounds kind of crazy, but we had grown for years, only relying on reviews and inbound leads and referrals and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty amazing. But we wanted to crack outbound. I could take advantage of the fact that right now, we have thousands of website visitors every day, but only 3% of them actually sign up for trials, and those are what our inbound team goes after. So that's 97% of the website visitors that visited Kixi.com didn't sign up for a trial, and no sales rep engaged with them. I could go after those guys, right? Those are essentially inbound leads, but I could go after them like I would an outbound lead. So that was the idea that spawned the creation of my outboundish sales team, is how I call it. And what they do is essentially when new leads come in, those leads are, scanned and captured. There's a reverse IP lookup that takes place. Website cookies and cache are screened. And through technology, we're able to get a sense of what companies are visiting our website. Not all the time, but for a good percentage of those people. And then I have my outbound sales team. They go on LinkedIn and go to Sales Navigator and prospect these companies and try and find, decision makers on the sales, within the sales hierarchy. And so they would call those people. But instead of just being a cold outreach, like, hey, you've never heard of Kixi, we'd love to talk to you about increasing your sales, I figured I would just call you guys, find out who it was that was interested in Kixi, and answer any questions you had. No pressure. And what's cool is we have those leads that we're prospecting through LinkedIn Sales Navigator automatically populate inside of Pipedrive. It triggers auto calls and auto texts and sequenced emails, a whole bunch of fancy stuff that we do here at Kixi. But at its core now, we've switched from being an outbound team that's engaging with people who really didn't even necessarily need a dialing and texting platform at all. And instead, we're reaching out to people who already expressed an interest in our company. But it happens that Pipedrive played a pretty integral part in this success story. And that's due in no small part to the fact that they have a killer Zapier integration that allowed us to automate a whole bunch of this. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Pipedrive for helping me with this sales success story, going after a whole set of customers and potential customers that we never used to talk to before. Thanks so much for listening to this video. I'm David at Kixi. If you guys have any other further questions, you want to learn anything more about Kixi or just my opinion of Pipedrive, David at Kixi.com is my email.